Have any of you ever wondered in high school why we need to study so much math, calculus, so many differential equation, and then learning general relativity theory? I wonder that question too, and I spent the first 18 years of my life thinking that I know the answer. If you study this number well, you will get rich later in life. And I completely believe in that. Until one day, I know that. I know the true answer, what it is. Like for the first 18 years, math, physics, number for me like the test. I try to ice every one of them with flying color, but don't know how to use it in real life. Until the moment, I think in 2020, 22 or 2012, when I was a board finance student. And also, I'm also a person that loves reading. So I usually spend time in the bookstore looking for interesting read myself. And just one day, I'm bored of that class. So I decided to skip one and go into my favorite bookstore. And during the journey, I discovered a book named Big Data, a revolution that will change the way we live and work. Being attracted by the title, I give it a try. And during the book, there is a story that there is a supermarket chain in the US named Target. They want able to predict whether a woman is pregnant or not based on her browsing history. And they even send a discount coupon into her house before even she tell her parents that she got pregnant. I'm so stunned by that. Wow. The number can see something that even her parents didn't know about her. And from that moment, I decided to myself that I want to do this similar thing when I graduate. But then, I think 10 years, 10 years ago, internet is still relatively new to Vietnam. There are no career paths like this exist. So I just like self-study whatever I think I need to achieve that goal in the future. Like I self-study English, I study like computer science, so I can prepare the skill I need for the career. And then right after I graduate from university, I go to Ho Chi Minh City because I believe in Vietnam. If there is that career opportunity exists, it should be in Ho Chi Minh City. And lucky for me, I found one small no-name company back there. That name shortly. I was the first data analyst working with them to scale up our Vietnam ecosystem. And over the last 10 years, I managed to have the company growing from a relatively new entrant into the Vietnam e-commerce market into the very first Vietnam e-commerce companies that was more than $1 billion. And during the journey, what I could show more is not just about the success of the company, but what the chance it gave me to really use the number to improve the life of million Vietnamese people. For example, when you guys go shopping, you see the goods that cost 100K and then the shipping fee cost 20K. Do you do you guys prefer it over paying 120K with free ship or paying 100K but 20K with shipping fee? Would the number tell me the people prefer paying 120K with free shipping? And though mathematically it's the same. But looking at the number, it tells me that people sometimes irrational. They choose the thing that they sometimes cannot explain by themselves. And over the years, being able to tackle a lot of the problems like that helped me raise self-passion in my career. And during the last 2 years, with the rise of AI, now no number is not just like a number in Excel sheet tell you something. Like in friend, when your wife ask you, am I pretty or not? Rather than just answer, you can say, you are 10 out of 10. So she know, I'm extremely amazing wife. I'm extremely beautiful. Or you can say, you are 10, but out of scale of 100. It's a different thing, right? And that's the magic of the number. And now with the rise of AI, I think we can even see the more magic. Now we can chat with the AI like a great companion. They even know you more than you are like I am continually telling my wife what she needs to improve, but she didn't believe me. Until one night I say to her, okay, you copy that wrong, and say from the conversation you have with AI over time, give the analysis on what the strength and weakness, and the AI said exactly what I tell to my wife, but she chose to believe it over me. That's the moment I see, oh, during the next stage of my career, I have to follow AI so I can persuade my wife to do what I want. That's why I decided for the next few years, I will come to the US to study my MBA with an aim to entry role in the AI industry to, in the future, maybe help to shape the future of how we use AI and how we use number to see. And again, like I'm with people working with data and wanting to use the number to see what we cannot see with our eyes. Thank you.
Toastmaster Huy, what do you think? You know what, Toastmaster Huy? You have a strong voice, and your voice didn't really deliver any nervousness. But this pose naturally shows your nervousness. And then naturally, your right hand, is gonna be like this. Right? When you put your one hand in the pocket, now there's a natural gesture, even you didn't intend to. I know, the first stage, of course, we are all nervousness. But you have to pretend you are not. Then make a space. And then you wave to yourself, you're healed. Then you can naturally use your two hands.
Yeah.
Sometimes some senior speakers, they said, oh, you have to use your stays here and here and here. But for the icebreaker speakers, it's too hard. Then just stay in the center and use your hands and a little bit leaning forward